beautiful. It's your girl China, also known as Chachi Parker. And today I wanted to talk to you about visualization and the power of visualizing and the emotions that you feel when it comes to creating and the law of attraction. We often talk about thinking. Thoughts become things. Our thoughts are so powerful. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And yes, your thoughts play a critical role. But where do our thoughts come from? Subconscious mind, or even your conscious mind. Sometimes when I first started my journey, it was hard work just trying to think positive, especially with so much going on around me. All the noise and the chaos, commercials. You know, they say faith comes by hearing. You can't even turn on the TV without hearing about sicknesses and diseases and all of these manufactured pills. It's just everywhere and it's overwhelming. Nowadays, you go to the gas station and they have little screens at the pump, and you're just there to pump some gas and they're trying to sell you something. It can be overwhelming. Even on social media, so many commercials and things popping up. There is a demand, there's a ploy, there's a pull on your attention. And so once you realize that, what can you do to shift that? For me, I began my meditation practice. I started off doing yoga, and it was the first time I really meditated and cleared my mind and focused on my breath and just became still. And when you become still, it enhances your creativity, it ignites your imagination. So many of us have things that we've been praying for, desiring, writing down, believing, thinking, and saying affirmations for years. Like, I've been saying this, I've been doing this, and I've been thinking this. What's the missing link? For me, the missing link was visualization. For me, the missing link was my emotion, that feeling it. It's almost like you could just reach out and grab it. It feels so good. It's like you could just taste it. It's like, wow, it feels like it's now. And when you feel that, it doesn't feel so far off. It feels attainable. And then you begin to think of ways that you can make these things become manifest and make them happen versus that blockage that's there of it being surreal and it being so distant and so far away. One of the visualization practices that I like to use is to close my eyes, take a deep breath at the end of the day, and release everything. Release every worry, release everything that could have my attention. I'm not thinking about what I'm wearing the next day, all the things I have to do. And if you're a Virgo, you know that your mind can just go and go and go and go and go. But before I go to bed, I like to release the day. And then I like to close my eyes and imagine. I enter into the theater of my mind. And in that theater, I see myself having, doing, being, experiencing, traveling. I love to travel. All the things that I want to do, be, and have, and create. And it's amazing how the universe just seemingly is a gravitational pull, and those things begin to come towards me. So, if you're thinking the right thoughts, you gotta feel the right feels, because your emotions are energy emotions. Your emotions give power to your manifestation. So try this tonight. Before you go to sleep, release your day. Whether you pray, whether you just want to calm down and meditate, whether you just want to breathe, some deep cleansing breaths to cleanse and purify. And then just like a child, and it's fun doing this with children too. I did this with my nieces, my nephew, and my daughter last night. But I'm like, imagine, what would you have? Where would you go? What would we be doing if you could do anything? You were limitless. And we began to talk about it, and I wrote a song about it, just a little 2-minute jingle about creating our manifestation and going to Disneyland and being the princess you want to be. You know, for a 2-year-old, that may be your goal. So whatever that dream, that goal, that vision is, don't give up. Don't grow weary in well doing. Don't stop thinking happy thoughts and doing your best to remain positive. Don't stop saying those affirmations. One thing I discovered with my affirmations is it's a different experience when I look in the mirror and say this. I am blessed. I am beautiful. I am abundant. I am creative. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. The mirror work changed it a little for me because it made it more believable to me. So that may also work for you. And if you have any manifestation tips, please feel free to leave comments below. I'd love to read about them. But think those thoughts, feel those feels, that emotion of you already being there, having it, experiencing, visualize within the theater of your mind. And I'd love to hear how your week goes. And hey, maybe something big and wonderful that you've always dreamed for and desired will manifest for you. I'm wishing you the best. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now. And as always, be you.